also a chairman of a board of studies of inclusive education of this university, board of studies, chairman of inclusive education, and fellow participants. I'm very happy to listen your reflections that at least due to this, so many limitations are there face to face and this online program. This online program is now in need. We cannot have just now in the before 1 hour I delivered one lecture on beyond face-to-face education at University of Baroda. So we are really facing a problem regarding the connectivity problem. That is a digital divide problem. Lots of students, those who does not have this type of access, and we are this new education policy, and always we say that everybody to be included in a mainstreaming. Also, we did not, somebody should not be excluded due to the not availability of the digital facilities. There are so many issues arising, but how to find out a way, that also a challenge in front of us. And I think none other than the teacher educations, teacher educators will find out a solution for this. And for that purpose, what type of research to be conducted? I think you are well versed with the research methodology, at least exposure about the qualitative, quantitative, mixed method, academic writing, data analysis, and everything. So, but this is again, this is a primary course. When you will start your research, or if you are a PhD guide, you will guide to your own student. A lot of different experiences we are facing there, right from which problem to be selected, how to spell out that program, and then which is right and which is wrong. There are so many doubts when you are practically doing the things. Even standardization of the test, selection of the test, improvised test, regional language, conversion of the test, and standardizing all these things. Friends, when you are well versed about the research methodology, I will quote you a one quotation of a Bhagavad Gita. When Arjuna was confused, the Sri Krishna had uh, uh, preached to him very well way, and that was the theme. You know, the summary of the Bhagavad Gita is that the karmalle vajikaraste. You do a karma, then how to do a karma in research, how to do a process in a research. Whatever we have tried to aware you, try to give them and do aware regarding this. But you know that we believe that if you do a good processes, the product will be good. And the research also saying that if you do a very honestly the things by logically explaining every step, every word you had used in the report writing, or everything you had done in while doing the research, then automatically your findings will be pure. And for that purpose, we say in the technical word of a research methodology, the internal validity of a research will be very high. And there are so many threats to the internal validity. But even though we are minimizing that internal validity, and automatically if the internal validity is very high, the results or external validity is very high. And external validity is high, means your research is a pure research. It is very valid research. The findings are very valid, and we consider as a quality research. But friend, again, there is a one validity beyond that. If your research is of a that type of research, then I will say, I will appreciate that type of research to be conducted by you and your student. And that validity is called ecological validity. What is that ecological validity? Suppose you conducted a study on your own state, that the student of a ninth class facing a problem in mathematics. They feel that mathematics is a difficult subject. But you had developed a computerized program, computer assisted program. You implemented it and you realized that that program is really remove the fear of a mathematics, and it become easier to them. Now this research was conducted on the population of a ninth class Marathi medium student of a Maharashtra. But and what happens? You cannot conduct all this because they are 50. I think the 17, 18 lakh students will be there at the ninth class. So you cannot include everybody there. But you will take a sample from, suppose, a Pune district or Nagpur or any one district, and afterwards you feel that this will be applicable to the all the population. The scope will be all the population. Your findings will be can be perfectly applied to your population. But I will say that when internal validity is high, and if your findings are really applied and fit to the all the Maharashtra students, even though they are not a part of your research, then your research is external validity of your research is very high. But I am explaining you, if the ninth class student, only the medium is different, but you translate all the material of into that regional language in Gujarati, in Hindi, or in Karnataka, ninth class student, the same research finding, if you applied in the Karnataka state of a ninth class, if the results are same, then we can say that the Karnataka ninth class student, Kannada students who are taking a mathematics as one of the subject, they are not a part of your research. They are not even the definition of a population of your own research, but that findings are applied to that student, that parallel population. We say it is a parallel population. Then the ecological validity of your research is very high, and that is called a high class research, friends. And they hope that you will try to conduct a research which will really apply to the parallel population, and each and every research you will conduct in the future, where you will try to be its ecological validity very high. I'm hoping that that type of care you will take, that procedure you will do, and you will be succeed, come out with as a teacher educator along with a excellent researcher, which will solve the problem of teacher education, not only the teacher education, but also school system of India, and it will be benefited to the next generation. A small research can be conducted on that, and that findings will be benefited by the student, school system, which will improve. The brain will be explored, the brain will be trained, the brain will be given a quality education, which is an asset of this country. And this is a nation building work you will do through the creation of knowledge, application of knowledge in the field of education, school education, through the teacher education. Wishing best for that. Again, I am appreciating the efforts taken by Dr. Nisha Valvi and our HRDC team and Rahul, and appreciating the patience, online patience. You needed lot of patience. The link will come. The just now Sita madam was facing a problem of the electricity and connectivity. You have to keep a patience, lot of patience. That the face to face class. What will happen now? There are a lot of fear, lots of issues are there. But even though that issues are there, you participated very enthusiastically, as the Nisha madam had conducted a program, chartered the program. But your response is also equally important for the success of the program. Wishing best for you. Thank you for Nisha madam and Raju sir and Jai Bhai madam given me the opportunity to torture you at the end of the day by again giving you trouble and dose. I can say the dose again and again. Thank you for bearing me. Thank you. Jai Hind.
थैंक यू सर, आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल फॉर दैट. सर मैं एक बात बता